Welcome to Benex Horoscope. Today we embark on a comprehensive journey into your 2025 love horoscope, dear Gemini. In this detailed reading, we will explore the subtle shifts, powerful lessons, and surprising opportunities the cosmos may bring to your relationships, whether you are single and searching, committed and contemplating new horizons, or finding yourself somewhere in between. Gemini is known for curiosity, intellect, and an adaptable social energy. So in 2025, you will likely discover that the universe is steering you toward a deeper understanding of how you connect with others on an emotional level. We will move chronologically through the months, weaving in various astrological influences to help you embrace both the challenges and blessings that will shape your romantic world. As we enter 2025, you may sense an undercurrent of change whispering through your love life. Although the holiday season of the previous year likely carried a blend of excitement and contemplation, this new year arrives with a distinct call for greater authenticity. Gemini is often characterized as breezy, witty, and intellectual, always eager to learn something fresh, but 2025 encourages a more deliberate approach. Perhaps you recognize that your easygoing nature sometimes prevents you from fully claiming what you want, or from offering enough emotional depth to maintain solid grounding in your connections. There is no need to worry, as Gemini shine brightest when balancing vibrant curiosity with genuine emotional engagement. From January through early February, an introspective mood may encourage you to set intentions for how you wish to show up in love. You might find yourself journaling, confiding deeper hopes in trusted friends, or reevaluating a current partnership in a way that expands mutual understanding. By mid-February, Mercury, your ruling planet, could provide an intellectual spark that propels you into crucial romantic discussions. Perhaps you have been seeing someone casually and now realize you want something more serious. Alternatively, you might surprise yourself by admitting that you need more freedom if you have felt stifled. The key is honest communication, an area in which you usually excel, but in 2025, you may be guided to use those skills with greater emotional sincerity, not just rational clarity. If you have sometimes avoided conflict by changing the subject or rushing past disagreements, the cosmic energies now encourage you to address tension directly. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but in these depths you will find a richer sense of connection, whether it leads to a stronger bond with a current partner or opens a path forward if you are single and seeking new love. As the first quarter of the year blends into spring, a period of accelerated growth appears. March and April might bring new social opportunities, projects, or learning experiences that allow you to meet fascinating people if you are single, or that it sparks to a partnership if you are involved. Gemini thrives on novelty, and these months may offer a string of smaller adventures that awaken renewed excitement. Trust your intuitive nudges, because even though you are an air sign guided by thoughts more than feelings, the cosmic alignments of 2025 encourage you to pay attention to emotional cues. You might sense that a new acquaintance resonates with your deeper hopes for companionship, or you may discover that a longtime friend possesses qualities that captivate your heart. In these instances, rely on your natural adaptability to explore the possibilities that arise. If you are in a long-standing partnership, the spring of 2025 can bring vital conversations regarding the future. Some Geminis might be considering a bigger step, such as moving in together, merging finances, or discussing marriage. Others might want to infuse more emotional depth into their current bond. If you catch yourself dancing around serious topics, remind yourself that vulnerability does not limit your freedom. By allowing your partner to witness your inner thoughts and fears, you create space for a deeper, more satisfying form of intimacy. However, if you realize that your partnership is moving in a direction misaligned with your goals, these months provide the window needed for calm yet heartfelt dialogues about how best to move forward. The cosmos supports your desire to speak openly, provided you balance frankness with empathy. Late spring and early summer often carry a vibrant, flirtatious energy, especially around your birthday season. In 2025, May and June are likely to highlight your social life, emotional goals, and expressive nature in a very tangible way. If you are single, you may find yourself juggling multiple invitations, from group outings to casual coffee dates, each presenting potential sparks. Avoid feeling overwhelmed by trusting your intuitive sense of compatibility rather than scattering energy in too many directions. Although you crave variety, the planets suggest that concentrating on one person who truly engages your heart and mind may prove more fulfilling than pursuing shallow thrills in every possible avenue. Geminis already in relationships can use early summer to reignite affection. Consider planning a trip that challenges you both intellectually, brainstorming a creative project together, or simply enjoying more face-to-face time sharing stories and ideas. Collaboration can enrich your connection, merging your curious mindset with your partner's supportive energy. Be mindful of potential Mercury retrograde phases that may spark miscommunications. If differences or minor clashes arise, approach them as a chance to strengthen mutual understanding. Your ability to transform confusion into clarity through well-chosen words is a core Gemini strength, so let that talent shine. July and August often heighten passion and a touch of restlessness for Gemini. You might still be riding the wave of social excitement from spring, feeling unstoppable in dating or relationship building. Yet the cosmos may prompt you to embrace moments of stillness, using calm intervals to integrate all that you have learned in the first half of the year. After venturing into uncharted emotional territory, you need personal space to process discoveries and maintain mental and spiritual health. If you are single and juggling multiple interests, watch for symptoms of burnout. If you are in a partnership, consider carving out quiet time for both yourself and your partner so you can reflect on how far you have come. This break is not stagnation. It is a deliberate pause that allows for greater breakthroughs once you re-engage. In established relationships, midsummer can highlight areas of deep harmony and lingering friction. Topics like shared finances, long-term planning, or individual freedom may rise to the surface. Should frustration appear on either side, approach it calmly. Geminis excel at perspective-taking, so use that trait to explore balanced solutions. For instance, if you or your partner craves separate hobbies or a breathing room that has been absent, devise an arrangement that satisfies both the need for independence and the shared desire for closeness. Through open communication, you can avoid a potential rift and instead create a more sustainable, flexible dynamic. Cherish your willingness to innovate and adapt, because that is what often helps Gemini relationships thrive. By late August and early autumn, you may sense the universe weaving together the emotional realizations of the previous months with the practicalities of your everyday life. This juncture can feel sobering yet constructive. If you are single, you might start noticing patterns that have shaped your love journey. Have you repeatedly chosen partners who are not available emotionally? Have you been so protective of your independence that you leave at the first sign of deeper commitment? Reflecting on such trends is not about blaming yourself. It is about recognizing where you can exercise new choices. Once you see how these patterns operate, you can steer your love life more purposefully, forging connections that match your growing self-awareness. For those in relationships, autumn might call you to fine-tune the established routine. Maybe you realize that work has overshadowed the emotional bond, or that your partner's schedule leaves little time for shared moments. These considerations do not have to be dramatic. Your gift for communication enables you to talk about these issues with an open-minded spirit. Just remember to infuse your discussions with warmth. A quick-witted approach is helpful, but not if it comes across as dismissive when deeper problems arise. By confronting concerns directly, you and your partner reinforce the foundation of your relationship. Around mid to late autumn, between September and October, a pull toward more profound transformation could emerge. If you have embraced the year's lessons, you may discover that your capacity for emotional investment has grown more substantial. You might also see that old habits, such as avoiding emotional depth, no longer serve your evolving nature. This phase can be a period of clarity, where you realize intellectual brilliance and vulnerability can coexist in harmony. You might opt to spend focused time alone, journal about insights, or plan a romantic getaway with your partner to celebrate progress. Single Geminis may turn attention inward, diving into creative projects or personal development so that you can attract individuals who align with your more mature vision of love. As November settles in, you could feel a surge of anticipation for what the upcoming new year might bring. The months so far have likely delivered a blend of social events, intimate revelations, and incremental growth. You may have navigated multiple dating scenarios or worked hard at fortifying one significant relationship. In either case, 2025 encourages you to sift through your experiences and move forward with renewed clarity. Some Geminis might deepen a commitment, making holiday plans with a partner and even discussing major future decisions like living arrangements or engagement. Others could realize that a current relationship has reached its natural conclusion, prompting a respectful parting. Remember that endings can be catalysts for beginnings, offering space to align with something that better reflects your emerging emotional truth. By the time December returns, you will likely feel a blend of reflection and accomplishment. Your relationships, both romantic and platonic, have grown more multifaceted. You will notice that your emotional intelligence has expanded as you have invested in authentic communication. If you remain unattached, let the quietude of December remind you that your worth does not hinge on your relationship status. You have spent the year building an inner foundation capable of attracting meaningful connections when you are ready. For those in flourishing partnerships, this season can serve as a platform to plan for the future, weaving in the insights and collaborative spirit you have cultivated over the year. When we pause to contemplate all of 2025, we can see that communication stands as the central theme for Gemini. While this is no surprise for your sign, it goes deeper than surface-level discussions. It is about merging your intellectual brilliance with heartfelt candor, bravely sharing your desires and vulnerabilities so that genuine intimacy can flourish. You might find that your verbal skills, when paired with empathy, can heal old wounds and create bridges you never thought possible. You may also discover that silence can be powerful, allowing others to fill the space with their own truths, which you can then meet with curiosity rather than immediate commentary. Beyond one-on-one connections, 2025 also highlights the importance of group dynamics. Your circles of friends, acquaintances, and online communities can offer avenues for romantic encounters or revelations that reshape your approach to love. Stay open to the possibility of a friend introducing you to a special person or an offhand conversation sparking epiphanies regarding long-held patterns. If you remain receptive, the cosmos will place stepping stones in front of you, guiding you toward a love life that feels more authentic. Overall, dear Gemini, this year asks you to move from casual observer to active participant in your romantic life. This does not mean abandoning your natural adaptability, but rather channeling it into exploring deeper emotional territory. Challenges or misunderstandings are simply signals that you are stretching beyond old comfort zones. Each season of 2025 forms a spiral path that leads you to higher levels of personal insight. Winter introspection, spring emergence, summer passion, autumn reflection, and the completion of the cycle in the final months. It is a holistic journey that encompasses every facet of your being, both intellectual and emotional. One piece of practical advice is to pace yourself. Geminis sometimes feel pressure to make swift decisions, especially when inspiration strikes. Yet 2025 suggests a more measured approach, guided by both logic and intuition. Whether you decide to pursue a second date, express discontent with a partner, or commit to a shared future, take a moment of calm reflection beforehand. Insight often reveals itself in the space between your thoughts. By moving deliberately, you are more likely to speak and act in ways that align with your deeper truths. Do not forget the importance of self-care. As a social and inquisitive sign, you thrive in stimulating environments, but you also need time alone to process experiences and recharge your mind. Consider creative hobbies, relaxing exercises, or forms of meditation that resonate with your love of discovery. These practices can keep you balanced internally so that your outer connections maintain a healthy flow. Recognize that your skill set as a communicator and observer is a true gift, and treat it as such. By the close of 2025, pause and celebrate how far you have come. Even if events did not unfold exactly as you expected, you likely encountered precisely what your heart needed for personal evolution. Some Geminis will find themselves in a blossoming partnership that feels refreshingly authentic, while others may have ended a relationship in order to reclaim space for growth. Both paths are valid steps in a lifelong journey. The overarching lesson involves becoming fully present in love, merging your airy spontaneity with an openness to deeper emotional bonds. The cosmos of 2025 supports this fusion, allowing you to expand and redefine what love can look like in your life. Thank you for joining this comprehensive exploration of the 2025 Love Horoscope for Gemini, presented by Benex Horoscope. If you discovered guidance, clarity, or reassurance in these words, please remember to like and subscribe to our channel for ongoing astrological insights. May the energies of this year help you break through self-imposed barriers, refine your exceptional communication, and reveal the deeper layers of connection you have been waiting to experience. You hold the power to transform fleeting attraction into lasting intimacy and to blend your curiosities with empathy in ways that brighten your path and that of those around you. Embrace this journey, trusting that each twist and turn shapes you into a more genuine version of yourself. We hope you enjoy a year filled with illuminating conversations, inspired relationships, and the whimsical dance of exploration that defines the Gemini spirit. Take care, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.